I heard about ion pumps, and I thought I should try pumping a vacuum using a Tesla coil. Because if you put high voltage and plasma in a vacuum up against metal, the high-speed gas molecules are supposed to go inside the metal, so you get a vacuum as the gas is all scavenged up. So I have an aluminum disc and a mirror that I made contact with the metal of the mirror. So I have two metal plates with glass between. Then I took some microscope slides, cut it up by scratching it with a Dremel tool diamond wheel. So we have microscope slides as a spacer, and I have a little piece of tubing, so if I put a drop of ink in there and a vacuum gets pumped, the ink will move along. So I have an aluminum plate and then another aluminum plate and a spacer, and I'm going to cover it up with epoxy and then zap it with a Tesla coil. Okay, now my 5-minute epoxy has hardened, and I'm going to try putting high voltage on this thing with some ink. Here is, let's see, macro focus. There we go. Here's my mirror with my metal plate and my little plastic tube running into the air gap that's between the aluminum and the glass. And I cleaned off a spot on the back of the mirror and painted a little, or cleaned the paint off for electrical contact, painted a little silver ink on there to make sure it makes contact, and we'll ground it with a ground wire. Turn off the macro, there we go, and I'm going to put a little ink in water so we have something black but not so permanent. And let's see what this actually does. Maybe I should put it back in macro again here. There we go. And can I do the camera and the Tesla coil at the same time? I don't know. Maybe not. Here we go. Tesla coil. Making contact to the metal plate. Nope, this isn't going to work. Okay, now I figured it out. I have a little pool of ink with my little Teflon capillary running to it, taped to hold it in position, and ground wire leading to the metal on the back of the mirror, floating metal plate with a little air gap the thickness of a microscope slide in there. And now I'm going to apply Tesla coil high voltage to the aluminum plate. I think it'll probably get hot, so it'll probably make bubbles, but if I'm right, the plasma should start turning the gas, driving the gas into the metal, maybe turning it into solid nitrides, oxides. So here we go. Tesla coil, fire, and let's see what happens. Holy crap! Look at that! It didn't get hot. It's sucking the ink right up the tube. It works! It works! It works! Oh, it's still going. Maybe I need to heat it up to drive the ink back out before I fill my little cavity full of India ink. Pretty cool, eh?